So, the path splits here.
What are we tarrying for? Onward, I say.
Yeah, Master! A hobgoblin!
This foe is as good as flame-proof. Do my eyes deceive me? Or has our foe multiplied? Our battle will never be done in this rate. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
You've given me much to think about. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Are you certain you can manage it? It is an awfully long shot. You'll not live to...
A fine display of skill.
Glad to be of service.
Not bad, I think.
You're like a curative, you're one with bib.
Was most effective. Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations? That is most fortuitous.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
Don't fall here.
A smashing success.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
You'll not live to regret this.
Oxen are to be found here, of all places. Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
Let us see what you're made of. I cannot let myself overcome.
Many thanks. Take this.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen. anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Be sure to aim true.
Unless there's coin in it, I'm not interested.
Unless there's coin in it, I'm
Might
not
have a look
interested.
around. See what else?
Seems we've enemies in our midst! Shame I've no advantage against the foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. It was stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afore, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
The Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
Have you come from Vernworth? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a checkpoint here. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night, when the monsters sleep, but no longer. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. 'Tis nigh impassable now. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
It's well tiring being so low all day long.
Greeting! We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive us if the ale runs dry.
Not sure I can handle this.
Reckon your road's been a long one. No use hiding it. I've seen my share of weary countenances. Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Many thanks. Go on, have a look.
I've amended this pond I've chosen.
Fancy looking at my wares? Welcome, sir. If you've a change of vocation in mind, just say the word. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Do come again.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Been a while since I heard a good... Well, hello there, sir. What can I do you for? Not that I really need to ask. Aye, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Do come again?
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, and if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the Jadeite Orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
It seems this Jadeite orb is in high demand. 2 people have asked us to find it now, but only one of them can have it.
Whatever choice you make, Arisen, I'm sure it will be the right one.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Many thanks to you.
Always got to be in the
First
thick
my
of things,
fur, now my
Always an
fangs
errand
are
to
like
see
to
to.
fall out.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
What say we gather some information?
Clean away this place.
Only fools and ready to fall asleep on my feet.
I've not trained for this.
The flowers, that from what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
Only fools and urchins boast of their...
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a...
You'll never believe this, but the other day, I saw an elven woman and a dwarven man walking hand in hand. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room and they'll be trading blows before you can blink. Mayhap my eyes deceived me.
Pray, sir, seek out the jadeite orb for me. As for where to look, you could try ask.
How might I be of assistance?
Have you heard there was no warning, no apparent cause, but one morning they were all discovered dead. Every last one. Of course, such rumors are best taken with a grain of salt. Some peddler might have made it up to increase sales.
Could it be aught before? If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward, Aye, I met Roger by the cenotaph, on the eastern side of town. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. When I asked what he was doing with it, he would say no more than 'twas a secret. So I told him to get home safe, and we parted ways. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jewels. Poor lad. His cries haunt me even now. Pray help him if you can, sir. He deserves a better fate than this.
You'll have to excuse me. I follow my whims, wheresoe'er they may.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Warren's giving me an achy
Well
back.
met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Gotta be somewhere to make some quick coin. Go.
Chance to put my feet up with this broken
I'm not trained for this.
I would fain eat.
Methinks there are rare.
What? This again? I am aware of the situation, sir. I feel bad for the lad, but I don't have time to go chasing after every child who goes missing. Monsters are a fact of life in these parts. It is not the first time they've preyed on some poor villager, and it shan't be the last. There's nary a thing I can do about it.
Got something for me?
There are quite a few beastrons are in. Strange that, considering. Mayhap you've seen those headless statues on roads and such. Tellies. They couldn't tell you whether any of that's true or. Poor Rog. He truly is a lovely boy. He's always helping Morris in his shop. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me. All pretty like. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only hope.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know. Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage. I shall lead the charge! Feast your eyes on this!
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Oh, well aimed. Right where it hurts.
I shan't allow any who harm the Arisen to go free. Thanks. Just what I needed.
Forgive me. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
fight would have been lost without you, Arisen.
Look! Oxen! How tranquil.
They are endearing creatures, compared to the monsters we oft face.
Might there be aught over there? Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Just when I needed it most. Many thanks. I can't wait to find out what's inside.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
As you say.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Another... A battle so soon? We only just pulled through the last one.
"'Tis dark as pitch, master. Pray, light your lantern afore I try." Fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
There's a novel idea. Never seen my own master attend such feats.
Unbelievable! Already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. Feast your eyes on this! Oh! That was a sight to behold! Ha! How do you like that?
the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Look, Master. A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. I expect the creatures of this forest shall look to us for their supper. Hush! Someone is watching us. 'Tis no ruse, I swear. Now, this is a good find.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
I think... What's going on? How did I get here? I remember. The wolves. How is it I'm still alive? You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly believe it. Thank you. I would not be standing here without you. How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request your help? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Shall we report back now? Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine... piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
You too? I'm glad I'm not the only one. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Naught save a shooting star could heighten the sky's majesty this night.
'Tis as you say.
Master, it would be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
Let's see. What can we do without?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrill.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Are you certain you can manage it? It is a long shot.
Though we may not die in battle, 'tis a far cry from being invincible.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Need anything? Many thanks. Rog? Rog, is that you, my boy?
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of joys! I thought ne'er to lay eyes on you again.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
I'm very sorry, Grandfather. I didn't mean to cause you grief.
And you? Words alone will ne'er be enough to express the depth of my gratitude. I am truly in your debt. Pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your kindness, but I hope you will accept it all the same. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for saving me.
A resounding success.
The result of our impeccable teamwork, no doubt.
That was over in a trice. Where to next?
What am I supposed to do?
Welcome, sir. If you've a change of vocation in mind, just say the word. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. How goes the collection? Mate, any... progress? Always a pleasure.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
How I've longed to embrace my...
You'll not believe the journey I've had. I'll wager my horizons are broader than ever. A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
Slow and steady gets the job done.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Determine what manner of substance 'tis? Interesting. Well, you've certainly piqued my curiosity. Whatever your reasons, I'll take a look. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back again in, oh, I don't know, later.
Best not be bothering me for no reason.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. Begone! I have no hospitality to extend toward one bereft of decorum.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. This ladder can take us to new heights.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Leave this place at once.
What was it I had to do?
This is just what's needed.
Slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch?
Start dusting. I've little else to do.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. What's going on? What's going on?
Time to be heading home.
Slim pickings of late.
Let 'em try.
Losing my touch.
I'll do as I please. Let them try and swell take a look while you're here, eh?
Watch yourself. I'm not someone you want to crop.
Long as I live, I shall ne'er forget this. I offer you my humblest thanks. Long as I live.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
But not at the expense of my duty.
Now, where was I bound again?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. For yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Many thanks to you.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
Take joys by the handful and regrets by the bunch. Can't earn a living sitting on their haunches.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
Looking to gain entry to Myrddin's Manor, are you? Good luck. First, he'll sweep you a look from head to toe. Then he'll ask, that how you present that ponce? You'd think he'd know not to expect noble manners from us common folk.
Reckon your roads, trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least you'll find a bit of peace. Many thanks. Reckon your road trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Pleasure doing business.
Come on, have a look.
Some skills can only be honed on the battlefield.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds. But here, at least, many thanks.
I'm in fine. Things at once.
Wish I had someone to talk. Best check my stock before a customer comes along.
What's like to sell round here?
Time to be heading
Just
home.
here I can let down my hair.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. My interest is very well. You may enter. Now then, what business have you with me? Could it be you have come to learn of my magic, I wonder how you shall fare. Many are those who have knocked at my door only to walk away broken and defeated. Perhaps you would allow me to test your resolve? Bring me the grimoires I yet lack. I will not demand that you gather them all. A few shall suffice to prove your determination.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
It's just another day, same as the one afore it.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Wait for the new equipment's coming, but not at the expense of my duty.
I'm still waiting on that report.
What I look forward to, but a long day of work.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowd. But here, at least. You'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
Pleasure doing business with